Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So we've beaten the game. Well, not really. But we've explored the world, anyway. Got the entire map filled, and we've explored a decent chunk. I would assume, like most Zelda games, you get like a very even-looking set of hearts when you get the whole thing, so very clearly we've missed a lot of shrines. Look at that. There's some unmarked island off in the distance. In fact, there's another one over there too. And we'll never get to go to them. Oh well. So, got some comments and stuff from last time. Of note to what we'll be doing today, somebody said, if you get all the shrines, you get the true Breath of the Wild outfit. Which is super lame, because that means I'm going to have to get all the shrines, I think. Well, we'll end up using a guide later on, don't worry. But for today, we're going to do what I said we were going to do. We're going to start off exploration, probably from about here. I do want to go, visit this beach some more. Visit this area. Lanryu Bay. I don't know if we explored a whole lot of it. And just kind of wander around. There's going to be a lot of video cuts, so just keep that in mind. And it's probably may or may not be a long episode, depending on what I feel like doing today. So that being said, I think we're going to get started. Alright, welcome back. So I thought we'd start from up here. Just wanted to see if, first off, I can't even remember if there's anything left to do here. I think we did it all, though. I need a picture. Oh, so I can buy pictures of things if I've never seen them for other people that are, like, wanting things. Okay, that's... Oh, is this like the... Is this the... If you can't find the last couple of things in your book of things to take pictures of, you can come here and buy them? I think that's what it is. I think it's like, if you're trying to take pictures of everything, and there's just like one or two left and you just absolutely cannot get them, that would be the way to go. I bet getting pictures of little dudes like that is hard, though. Alright, that's kind of a cool feature. I like that. I remember they kept telling me in the tooltips that there was supposed to be a place or a person who could trade your stamina wheels for hearts, like swap them. Assumedly for a price. I never found that person, so I am a little bit curious to see if we could ever find them. I'm also curious if this shield ever actually breaks. So I have had it for so long, and admittedly I wasn't using it for a while, but I have used this for a little bit. There we go. About to say, is this thing ever going to actually break? It does have a lot of durability, though. Like, even after they tell me it's gonna break, it's still going for a long time. Usually they break about, 5 to 6 seconds later. I'm going the wrong way, by the way. Yeah, they normally don't last very long after they tell you that it's damaged. Alright, so here's an enemy camp that we beat up at one point. I remember they were very difficult at the time. fact, they didn't even have the white dude around at the time. It was just the black, whatever these dudes are. I don't even know. Wow. Look at that. And I remember it was very difficult at the time that I went and fought him. And now I'm sitting here losing quarters of hearts. Because his weapons do very little damage that they're hitting me with. It's like a whole new world now. So yeah, I did want to come back down here because I remember I didn't explore very much of this place. This is, once I defeated this camp, this was about as far as I went. What killed this guy? Did he get zapped by accident? Because I didn't do that. I was waiting for it. Alright. Good enough. So I wanted to come back here and explore again, because someone else said, you know, it reminded them of Wind Waker, and I gotta say, this reminds me of Wind Waker too. Though, you know, it feels better in a lot of ways, obviously. You know, it's bigger. Most of the islands in Wind Waker were, relatively speaking, kind of small. And this is a lot bigger. And then there's an area over that way that looked kind of interesting on the map too, so I kind of want to run by that as well. Alright. Ah, I see. Do I have any of these left? Yes, I have a lot of them. From what I understand, finding all the Koroks is like a massive pain in the butt to do. So I'm almost positive we're not gonna be doing that at any point. But I could see myself trying to complete all the shrines. It seems kind of aggravating, but I'm probably gonna do it anyway. Now, why are these guys swimming over here? There's nothing over here for you. In case you didn't get it, the goal of today is just to run around and have fun. Basically finish exploring, since I've done all of the exploration tasks that I feel like are necessary. So, if you're looking for anything particularly interesting, you may not find it today, especially if you've already seen the entire game yourself. But if you're like me, and you know, didn't get to explore all the areas, or you've been watching me instead, which I don't know why you would. I guess, maybe if you don't have the game, that would make a lot of sense, but... Yeah, basically, this might be for you. Of course, I could say the same about nearly every episode I do. You know? If you've watched this before, you probably shouldn't watch it again, because I'm going to run around and shoot some birds and put a rock into a ring of circles and get another Korok thing. And be able to hold yet another weapon that I don't need. Ah, we need 2 rocks. Okay. The quest to find another rock. There we go. Come on. That's pretty close, right? We're missing another rock. What is this? We could just make the circle slightly smaller and avoid the rock problem altogether. Ah, another one. Have I ever gotten a picture of one of these? I have not. Believe me, we're not gonna be... Nope, that's not the thing to do. We're not gonna be hunting for all the pictures, by the way. No way near. What did I just say? That is not going to happen, is what I mean. Okay, we're just gonna get slapped. And then just shoot bomb arrows at him, I think. God, it turns so fast. Believe me, I have more stamina than you do, Big Rock Man. That's... Oh, right! Bomb arrows don't work in the rain! Forgot about that. Sitting here like I thought I chose bomb arrows. I did. They don't work in the rain. And this is actually a luminous stone one. As it said in the picture, and it just dropped a luminous stone. What am I looking at? There we go. It wouldn't have been nearly as difficult if it wasn't raining. I could have gone with my first technique that worked so well, just throwing bombs behind him. That was such a great technique considering how early game I was and how crappy my weapons were. I mean, it worked. Okay. See another Korok spot here. It's kind of hard to see. There we go. But other than that, there's not a lot going on here. I mean, I guess you could consider Big Rock Dude something, but I don't know, I was kind of expecting a little more. Maybe a fairy fountain. Hey, I know we're kind of close to another one, relatively speaking, on the map, but a seaside fairy fountain would have been kind of cool. Well, I never found the extra rock. Wait, did the rocks went back? Do I see the rock now? I think I see the rock now. No, I do see the rock now. Okay. Lots of Korok spots, it seems. And I think I see the flower, too. I am excited for the DLC. I didn't really think I was going to be excited for the Master Trials thing, but I'm actually, I don't know. I'm getting kind of excited about it. The prospect of being able to start over from the beginning like you did on the island and have to build up is kind of... It feels fun. I'm still not entirely sure if I want to do that, if I want to do that before or after beating the game, but I'm slightly leaning towards after still. Alright. And there's enemies patrolling, like, that edge of the land over here where there's nothing. They're patrolling, like, right down here. There's no reason to go that way. I don't know what you guys are doing down there. Ganon has minions patrolling everywhere. Everywhere there's nothing of interest. Alright, so this is one area I definitely was kind of interested in exploring, this Lanayru Bay area. It goes in pretty far, so I'm kind of getting the feeling that maybe there's something here. I've also made the decision, just about a minute ago or so, that I'm not going to drag you guys along for the whole thing. I'm going to end up doing, like I said, a lot of video cuts, but if I get to an area and there's nothing interesting, there's a pretty decent chance I'm just going to leave it out. So if I don't end up visiting somewhere, there's a very good chance that it was just very boring. Alright, that's kind of cool. You know, because there's pretty big sections of this game where, while they're kind of fun to go around, there's no real reason to show them, you know? Especially if you've already played the game. My reaction's just gonna be, oh, that's kind of neat, you know, and that's about all I got. Alright, well, I thought the bay was gonna have a little bit more interesting things. I got a couple Koroks from it, but nothing really interesting. So we're gonna start down here at this island, which is actually named. Come up that way. And then I think I've explored some of that, so we'll probably end up warping over to here and then start exploring all the islands. Oops, no, I don't want that. I'm good, thank you though. I just find this island interesting because it's named. Usually these smaller looking itty bitty islands are just rocks basically, and they don't get named. But this one has a chest on it, so it's important. Hey, would you look at that? Once again, another chance to use Cryonosis for something other... Well, it's still getting chest out, it's just for something other than picking a chest straight out of the water. Alright, whatever. I got it closer to the land. It's okay. And see, I feel like that's a sneaky chest. Like, you probably shouldn't be able to see that. And it's got a giant boomerang in it. Are giant boomerangs cool? I don't know. I mean, I remember someone telling me earlier that they're cool, like that they never got one until near the end of the game, and yet I think I've had like 3 or 4 so far. Well, I need that rock. Crap. There's been like 3 or 4 that I've wanted and that I haven't, or not wanted. Oh, I'm getting my words mixed up. I've come across like 3 or 4 of them and they haven't been very interesting to me. Where did the flower go this time? I'm gonna take a guess and say it went back to its starting point. No, it didn't. It went back up here. Okay. That grass texture looks kind of iffy right here. Can't really see it unless you zoom in on it. I think it's just because the wind's kind of sweeping it and because the grass texture is kind of being swept out of the way. You can see the relatively low textured ground underneath it pretty easily. That's what it looks like to me. Man, I didn't think I needed that rock. That rock didn't look important. Man, I could have gotten 2 Koroks out of that. Wow. I also see a Lionel right over there. See, I think what's supposed to happen, it's supposed to be guarding these 2 things. It's like right after I visited the island, I cut out a bunch of climbing in the rain. And, I think he's supposed to be guarding those, but I kind of came from the wrong way. Good enough for me. I'm gonna fill my quota for today of 1 Lionel kill. And then I'm not gonna bother killing any more Lionels today.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
Mount him! Get on him! Okay, that's a silver Lionel. That's the hardest one other than the gold Lionel. Hop on! Nerd. Get him, Link! Wow. I think I landed on a piece of rubble and that prevented me from doing that. Yeah, I just did it again. He's so angry. He wants the boomerang for himself. Let's hit him with the Thunder Blade! Man, that's gonna do a lot of damage. Thunder Blade! That was me attempting to switch my weapons. And not doing so. That's alright. Life is overrated. Life is overrated. He's so angry. Get on, Link. Slap him. No, I didn't have any stamina. See, in times like this, I should pull out the Wolf Amiibo again. Unfortunately, because I'm going to be moving in a couple days, Wolf Link Amiibo is in a box right now, and he can't get out. I've secured him with tape. No one's escaping from the box. Dang it. No one escapes. Good job, Link. I don't, like, I know you can shield bash, but I don't really know how you're supposed to deal with that usually. If you're using a two-handed weapon and you can't shield bash. Alright, we are about, like, 0.2 seconds away from death right now. No, didn't escape that one. Oh, did you see that? I got a couple hits on him in the middle of his combo. That's crazy. I've never done that before. I think, you know, I've been thinking, I think the max, like, Lino quota that you should ever hit, you know, for fighting Linos, when, you know, when you're doing a YouTube episode, you should do, like, 1 per episode. Whoa, he was about to do something strange there. I don't know what that was. Yeah, you shouldn't fight more than 1 Lino per episode, otherwise it's too much. Yes, let me flurry rush with my arm. Excellent. Do it. Okay, he's gonna get a little upset. I'm gonna let him do that. Okay, he's so dead right now. Suck it. Alright, good work, team. So yeah, definitely came at that backwards. I imagine you're supposed to come this way, and then you get your reward of 600 rupees. He's got his own little peaceful grassy arena over here. You know you're a real hunter when you do your hunting on Shieldback. You're not a real hunter if you don't shield surf your way to victory. Alright, another one of these. Fortunately, the mighty have fallen. They're more just like a convenient food source than they are an enemy at this point for me. It's like, oh, look, he's got a bunch of toasted food. Excellent. Especially considering that you can use stasis on large bosses. It's just like, wow. That's pretty powerful. You know, stasis on large bosses, just freeze him for about 2 seconds while you either hit his weak point or you get into position or something. I don't know. There's a number of bridges between them. Looks like there's like multiple levels. Also, that big swirly thing over there, we're going to investigate that. I got a tip on how to deal with that. So we'll try it out. this island all the way at the end, that's the one connected to the land. I was a little bit off. I thought we were going to be a lot closer to getting onto it, but I didn't realize there was all this distance still. It's not even a good bridge. It's very precarious. If I didn't have the ability to fly, I'd probably be a bit more nervous, considering that there's a lot of points where there's only like 3 logs holding the entire bridge up. Wow. You see that? That was good stuff right there. One of them killed the other one. That was good stuff. Are you alive? No, you're not. I remember when they used to be dangerous. Now they're just annoying. Alright, so that's another Korok pool. We could use Rivali's Gale, but I think it's easier just to come up here and jump off in a second. There's a smaller island over here. I think it's connected via bridge as well. Korok. Alright. I've got the distinct feeling that's going to be the prize in a lot of these things over here. There's not a lot going on these islands, you know? Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at this bridge. This isn't even a bridge. Unfortunately not. Think they'll notice that? No, of course not. Why do I have this? Here, eat it. Hey, alright. That's one way to find a shrine. I don't know what good a shrine is going to do us over here. I'm never going to come back, I'm pretty sure. I've come to terms with the fact that I have absolutely no idea how long the video is going to be at this point. We could be at like an hour and a half, or we very well could be at like half an hour. Because I'm a bit unsure how interesting some of this was. Really. Come on. Get out of here. Once again, we've got another balancing puzzle, based solely upon the fact that this barrel is slightly heavier than Linka's. Wow. Okay. So that doesn't lift high enough. I don't think. What was the puzzle called? I missed what it was called. I just saw the scales and I was like, this one will be easy. Yeah. Oh, okay, I see. Hold on. Maybe. Oh, I gotcha. It's gentle with the other way, with the lighter weight. This one's much heavier. So you get rocketed up. Alright. I like it. Don't like that. Don't like that. Of course, I can't help but feel there's gonna be something up there. Oh, come on. Get up there, Link. Okay. I know how we're gonna get it this time. You just gotta do it from over here so we're closer. And I hit the platform. Oh, I don't know what's going on today. It's just like getting slightly aggravated at this puzzle. Did I hurt myself? What was that? I hurt myself on that. It's very strange. Oh, man! Okay, okay. This is completely unrelated to, like, why I'm trying to achieve this task, right? But if you jump and then a platform pushes you up where it would normally just shove you in the air, it hurts you. Because instead of you being pushed by the platform, and instead the game is saying, no, you weren't pushed. You were, like, slapped or something by the platform. I like that. That's good. That's good stuff. Okay, so there's no other things. Using my powers of deduction and looking at the map, I've concluded that all of the chests have been opened in here. Alright. I'm gonna explore the rest of these islands, but I've got a feeling that was the main thing, and we're not gonna see a whole lot more after this. Alright, so I think we're done with that. We're gonna come over to the big spiral thing. So what I was told... See, last time I kinda, like, swam across the spiral, and I got to the middle, didn't really understand it. What I've been told is if I go near the beginning of the spiral, there's some sort of opening into the ground. And that's what I need to do. I'm assuming that's gonna be down here. I don't remember what, like, the tablet or whatever told me. So I might end up reading that later, too. Okay, then. Oh, is that what it is? I grab the orb from here and then take it to the middle? That's what's gonna happen. And the challenge here is... Well, the orbs can float, right? Or was that a special orb and not including this one? I don't know. We might be able to cheese it just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. So, let's see. They're either mirrored or they're like opposites. So it's either going to be here or it's going to be the other spot. Okay, it's the other spot. There we go. Anyway, if I remember right, the orb floated before on the other island. Now, I'm not sure if that's going to be the case here. But we could try it. But I could have sworn someone told me that there was like an entrance into the ground near the beginning of the spiral. I'm gonna take my chances with the floating thing. Alright, so it does float. This could get tedious, but I think it's gonna be less tedious than the alternative. Wait. Alright. This might be a dumb idea. We're getting into stupid idea territory now. Oh god. Wind, please! I'm trying to do a thing right now. Wind, please. We're getting into stupid idea territory right now, though. You ready for this? Alright, fine. Go back to the shore. Go back to the shore. We are going to, as you can obviously tell by my setup there, we are going to launch the orb very far. Alright. I want it to go... It's going to be fighting the wind, so let's get it to go in maybe that direction. I don't even know if it's going to be within rendering distance still. But we are about to find out in about 1 second. Man, this was such a great idea. There's no way this could go wrong. You know, I was being sarcastic, but that actually worked. Alright. Let's do it again. Oh no, not that way. Oh, that's not quite the direction I wanted it to go, but I think it might be okay. Please, leave me alone. I'm not here to fight you. I'm here to claim victory for myself and my slightly cheating action. That fish just ran himself aground. Fish, why? I'm trying to think if by spiral you meant anything different. Like if there's a different spiral you were talking about with a hole in the ground. Or maybe if I just read it wrong. That could have been the case too. I could have read it wrong. I'm not really sure. But, I mean, it could be the case. All I know is I want to get the rest of my rubber suit. And then I'll be good. So, done with that. I did remember there was supposed to be something with the fang and bone or skull and bone. I went and looked it up. And it's over here in Akala. You have to visit at night, and it's on one of the eyes of the island. So I think we're going to focus on that next. And I do want to go to the ancient tech lab of Akala as well. I'll have to look back at the map again and see if there's anything else interesting. But anyway, so I'm told the easiest way to do this is to fly down to the second eye and you'll see him, which I think actually I do. Ooh-yag! Hmm? Oh, it's just a Hylian. Who are you? Me? My name is Kilton. I suppose you're here because you heard I was opening a monster shop. And you wanted to see it for yourself. Monster shop? Yes, I'm opening a monster shop called Fang and Bone. But I'm still preparing for my grand opening. Here's my business card. Fang and Bone, come see old Kilton for the most monstrous deals in all of Hyrule. I'm going to need that card back. It's the only one I have. Anyway, are you into monsters? They're okay. How much you like them? I adore monsters. I love monsters more than you do. Sorry. I did it again. I just love the field of monster research so much that I decided to open up a shop all about monsters. I call it Fang and Bone. Travel all around Hyrule in search of rare and exciting monster parts. But I'm not sure which village I should visit next. Kakariko Village or Hateno Village. Though Rito Village and Zora's Domain are also good options. I suppose I could go all the way to Gerudo Town or Lurelin Village. But Lake Akala is much closer. Rarg! So excited I can hardly contain myself. I can't just sit around while there are monsters to be studied. I'm off. I'm sure we'll meet again in some village during the night. Fare thee well. And he's gone. So to my understanding, that's how you unlock him. Now, when you visit any of these locations, you can now actually, like, see him at night. I think he's, like, on the outskirts of a lot of these villages and stuff. So, we're gonna visit Terrytown, because I think there was one near there. I figured I'd look him up. You know, I wasn't gonna find him otherwise. And it has been raining a lot lately. I guess this side of Hyrule deals with a lot more rain than, you know, the other side where it's snow or just dry. Alright, so I think it said something about it being under the bridge, which I see him now. Yep, there he is. And apparently he's just like a beetle where wherever you go, he shows up there, so you don't have to worry about, you know, where he's at or anything, which is kind of nice. What are you running from? Hold on, you're going to be there for a few more hours. Let me see what you're running from. Oh, you're running because it's raining. That's probably right. Slow down. Can't seem to make the dishes I picture in my head. Blah, what happened to my inspiration? Times like this I always say, nothing beats eating a delicious meal. It not only heals your heart and soul, but it can also make you heat, cold, shock, or fire resistant. Or even stealthier. Dishes are the best. Thanks to cooking, I can move forward in life. So glad I became a cook in this crazy world. Ha! Hey now, I'm gonna take a quick look at the ingredients I've gathered, eh? They're all fresh. What you got? Ooh, he's got Goron spice. Hey, give me some of that. You know what I have been wanting to sell? All of this sneaky food I have that has no health value. Alright. He's a traveling chef, but he just sells ingredients. I don't know about him being a chef. Alright. Fang and Bone. Only open at night. Wag! Ah, it's just you. You startled me. My monster shop is now open for business. Seeing as you're your first-time customer here at Fang and Bone, our first order of business will be converting your monster parts to Mon. What is Mon? Mon's a currency I invented to destabilize the market and to fight the establishment. Just kidding, there's no establishment in Hyrule. I just love monsters so much that I turn them into money. Here's the deal. If you bring me a monster part, I'll exchange them for Mon. I'm the only business in Hyrule that accepts Mon as payment. Pretty exclusive, huh? Anyway, you can spend your Mon on various types of monster gear that I've created based on my research. Another thing. I'm always developing new monster gear, so remember to check back in between your adventures. So let's exchange monster parts for Mon. Monster parts are the things that monsters drop when they expire. You know, horns, fangs, eyes. The color and size may differ a bit, but they're all monster parts. The more rare they are, the more Mon they're worth. So let's exchange... Okay. Exchange for Mon. So now, what we exchange for Mon. Alright, so those are worth a good bit, but I'm going to hold on to them for now, I think. These are not worth as much, but I have a lot of them. Like those, I have a lot of Bokoblin horns. The problem is I can't remember exactly what I need for things. I know I don't need a lot of the bone pieces, so I can sell those. But I can't remember exactly everything I can sell. Ooh, let's not sell that. Alright, I think we're gonna start with... We have a lot of choo-choo jellies. So we can probably get rid of a good chunk of them. I don't think we need that many. They make weird noises. I don't know if I like these, Mon. Alright. So that puts me at a decent balance of Mon, whatever that is. I hope it's good for buying something. Spin some Mon. I've done it! I've developed an unprecedented piece of monster gear. I can't believe I was able to pull this off. I'm actually a bit terrified of myself right now. I present you the ultimate in monster camouflage. I call it the Dark Series. Wear this and you'll become a monster yourself. I hope you like being hunted for your organs. Or you could just, you know, think of it as a costume. Oh yes, and when night falls, you might be able to move just a little faster. Not sure how it turned out that way, but I'm not complaining. Current balance is 5,000. Alright, so what can we get? Alright, so this is where we can get monster extract from. We can get a mop, which I might want to also mention is the first time I've ever seen a store selling weapons. Not a very good weapon, but it's a weapon. Spring-loaded hammer. Doesn't hurt much, but the fourth swing in a string of attacks will send the victim flying. Alright. Equip it to... Okay, so we have equipable items we can blend in with. Alright. That's pretty interesting, actually. Okay. What is that for? Okay, so we got dark stuff. Headgear is a product of Kilton's monster research. He crafted it with a monster born from the shadows in mind. The eyes glow an eerie red in the dark. Oh, so this just makes you into Dark Link. Spooky, I like it. Give it. So to my understanding, I was when I was reading up about it, these dark clothing are, you only get them once you've defeated all 4 guardians. So, just something to keep in mind. What is that used for? Does that get, like, automatically equipped when you're trying to, I don't know, get on Bone Horse or something? I don't know. Or is that, like, what you use for a real horse? I don't know. Alright, let's see how we look. So first off, we've got this goofy looking face thing. I like the button in the eye. That's a nice touch. Oh look, he even stands like a Lina with his arms all puffed out, like he's a big guy. Alright, so now we're Dark Link. Very spooked. I'm gonna assume you can't upgrade this set because I already get a set bonus from it. But it makes you very spooky. I like it. Is there actually... Hold on, I came to the realization... There's not the traditional Link outfit in this game, is there? At least not right now. Maybe the DLC had it in it, but... This is the closest thing to a traditional Link outfit. I wonder if you could dye it and make it look like the Link outfit. Except you'd have, you know, spooky red eyes. Spooky. Now, other than the night speed up, does this actually do anything? I don't think it does. But I am going to figure out really quick, so give me just a moment. Okay, so basically, what we've got is what we're going to get. The set bonus gives you a night speed up, and it's mostly aesthetic, because you can't upgrade the armor. So what we basically have, other than aesthetics, is the stealth stuff upgraded to level 2, because when you get that, you get a night speed bonus, and you get stealth, and it's actually got even more armoring. So, that's all you get with this, is just the aesthetics, basically. And you can run faster, so I don't know if you want to, like, make yourself a machinima of Dark Link, you can use that. Not bad. Not bad. Hello, traveler. Oh, you're the same guy. What are you doing? Oh, he's scared of you. Because you look evil. What happens if I do this? Nothing. I kind of thought the Master Sword would, like, reject me because I looked evil or something. Alright. It's an interesting piece of armor. I like it. Doesn't have to have a purpose. Alright, so let me put the hero's path back on. We can get another look at where we've been. There's a little section of Akala here, but I'm kind of got the feeling there's not going to be much here. So, I think I'm going to visit this lab and then we'll be done with kind of this section of the map. That's a nice touch. I like that the people get afraid of you when you're wearing the armor. But utterly useless for the armor, I'd have to say. I do like the Lionel thing, though. I wish I had more money. I guess if I sold more things, I would, but I'm worried that a lot of those high-tier monster parts are going to be useful for upgrades. So I kind of wish that I kind of wish I had a little bit more monster parts and I could buy the rest of the series and see if Link acts like them too. Yeah, scared again, aren't you?